Hi everyone, welcome. I'm gonna, as always, double check this is going live and you can hear me correctly, and then I will get started. So allow me a couple of seconds because I know there is a little delay on YouTube and I just need to be sure it works. It's loading on my computer. Okay, perfect. I hear me, I see me. I closed myself so I don't distract it. And yeah, if you use the chat, I will see it in another screen. So welcome, thank you for joining. I was thinking, I didn't know if I should do it or not today, because when I planned this live in the calendar, I had it scheduled so that yesterday I finished designing for a Minted challenge, and today I would be going through my designs and kind of like reviewing them and improving them to make sure everything I submitted was on point. And Minted announced a couple of days ago that they would give us one more day, and a last minute goal. So definitely I decided to continue working on Minted today, and now we have 1 hour more to submit our designs. So I'm rushing myself to design as much as I can, and this is what I'm going to be doing. So my plan for today is to do the live shorter than usual. Instead of staying for an hour, I will just stay for as long as I need to finish one of the designs that I have already started, and then I will finish the live and go in, super focus mode to finish as many more designs as I can for the challenge. So if this is the first time you see me designing live, basically I'm going to be sharing my screen, sharing my iPad sometimes, and talking you through my process, but it's not going to be a training. Maybe I stay silent for a little while because I'll be focused. But yeah, you will see me, you will understand my thought process, you will see my design process, and every day it's different, every time I do it, because there is no plan. I'm actually designing live. So we'll see what happens. I will get started. So, and if you want to comment, share your opinion, ask me any questions, please use the chat feature that you have on YouTube. It should be on the right of the video, and I will receive it, probably with a delay, but I will receive it, I will check it, and I will chat with you based on what you tell me. So yeah, as I was saying, let me get started. So I'm going to explain to you the design I've been working on. Let me put myself smaller so you can see my screen. There we go. So this is Illustrator, and this is a design I had in mind. Actually, let me put myself bigger so I can show you my sketch and you understand where I'm trying to go from here. So I have my sketch here. This is the one I'm going to be working on. Very rough sketch. But what I did so far was, as you can see on my screen, design the text, decide the font and the layout, and then I draw for myself this circle, which will be like the guidance and the margin that I want to give from illustration to text. Then I exported this as an EPS, and I imported it to my iPad, and hopefully you will see my iPad now. Yeah. So I imported it. It's in this layer here. And then I started drawing on top of it, trying to map out the illustration based on the text. And this is what I'm going to continue doing. So I'm gonna continue throwing some leaves and see where this goes. Oops, I need to make sure I'm in the correct layer, which is this one. And I'm using the symmetry on Procreate, which allows me to kind of, well, yeah, create a symmetric effect. So let's see how this ends up looking. I'm drawing very intuitively, and probably tomorrow or Friday I will go back to all my designs and maybe reduce some of the illustrations or improve them so that they are perfect for the submission. But for now, I just want to have like a clear aesthetic and layout so I can submit it to the challenge. If you don't know how Minted works, you have like a deadline and you can, I cannot talk and think at the same time. So you can submit the designs until that deadline, and then you have sometimes a couple of days, usually just 24 hours, to review your designs and improve them. But during that kind of like critique period, that's how they call it, you cannot submit more designs. So I need to be sure I submitted everything I wanted by 6 p.m. Central European Time today, which is in less than an hour. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go to a layer where it's not, the symmetry is not active, so I can make this a little bit different. Like this. I'm happy with just one in here and a big one here. Okay. Let's go here. I want this to be an organic feel. Okay. I want to try to draw or create a new layer just in case I don't like it. I'm gonna try, nope, to bring some kind of like berries. No, I don't like it because this makes it like Christmassy and I don't want a Christmas look. This is for a wedding, not for Christmas. Okay, I need something in this corner. I wanted a flower, but I tried to do one. Let's see if I have it somewhere here. Yeah, here. And it really doesn't look cohesive with the rest of the illustration, so I need to think what I'm gonna be creating here. Because if I try to do like a spiral red with some leaves, is this a crazy idea? Let's see. you're seeing me designing super quickly because there is a deadline. And I fall always with the deadlines. I really work well under pressure, so I always find myself designing to the last minute. Weird. It's a little bit weird, but I'm not hating it. Because the other thing I was thinking was to bring here the initials and maybe the date. Yeah, I can try that. Oops. Oh no, I put it. Okay, let's select it and make it part of another layer so it's not together with the lines. Oh, yeah, yes, okay, perfect. I think I'm gonna export this, bring it to Illustrator and see what happens there. So I'm sending it as JPEG. I could be sending it as PNG, whatever. It's fine because there is no transparent background, or so JPEG, it's fine. And now let me share with you again my screen. These are all my submissions, all of this. So bringing this here, you know what, it could have helped to bring it in PNG so that I'm gonna bring this to the back end, because in PNG I could have like a background. I'm gonna delete these. I like where this is going. Probably I want this circle to be more centered between the leaves and the text. So I'm gonna reduce that for sure. And let's try with the initials. So it could be the J here. And then I could do 2309 because it's September. I think I like it like this and I don't need more leaves. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go back to the iPad. Let's go back to the iPad. My cables are crossing themselves. I actually don't need this. Okay. My table is a mess of cables because I have everything connected to my laptop. Okay, iPad. Yeah, I wanted to reduce this, so I have this in which layer is it? Where's the layer with the circle? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. So again, I'm gonna select the circle, make sure it's in another layer, and I'm gonna duplicate it just in case I prefer the original. This one, I'll make it smaller, make sure it's centered, everywhere. And check with the text, could be even smaller. Okay, again. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna repeat the process, but take out the background and export it as PNG, because I definitely don't want this in a white background. I want a beautiful beige that I like using for black illustrations. So let's see how this looks. And then I have to remember to bring, actually I'm gonna do it now, to bring this in one of my folders, because otherwise I will end up deleting it from the downloads folder, and it will be a mess when I want to go back to it. Oh, and I'm gonna show you a trick. An habit that I have decided to start having for Minted. Really like it, like this. Okay, I'm very happy. So let's create the background, bring it to the back, take out the border and use the color I like. There we go. I really like it. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna submit it like this. Okay, so saving it, exporting. I need to export it at 1100 pixels because that's the size that Minted requires. It's gonna be exported in my submissions folder, and then I will go to the website, go to submit, non-foil. There are 3 challenges going on right now for weddings: letterpress, non-foil, and foil. So this is the title. Let me check if this is correct in English. Embellishments. Yeah, okay. So description, I'll do it later, honestly. Beige, black, fonts used. Like this. Backwards. Okay. Argue. It's all argue. Design tags. I'm gonna do them also later during the critique period. And then taking my design, this is it. Submit. And I see I'm running out of battery because I disconnected my battery to connect my iPad. But it's okay. As I said, I will stop soon this live. It's gonna be a shorter one than usual, but these lives are tests and I want to see what happens with a shorter one compared to the 1 hour lives that I usually do. So it's fine. Obviously, I'll go back to these and make sure everything gets centered, probably redo some of the leaves here because they are doing this shape that I'm not a fan of, maybe filling these areas too, but so far I'm happy with where this is going. Just let me show you before we finish a trick or an habit that I have started doing that's saving me a lot of headaches. So on the iPad, what I'm doing now, it's every time I'm working on illustrations like this for Minted, I am taking a screenshot showing which pen and which size I'm using. So I'm taking, oops, there we go. Oh, Siri, no, I don't want you. Oh, okay, it's okay. There is Siri here. No, okay. How do I go out of Siri? Yeah. Let's repeat this. So I open the brush, so it's selected. I click here, and then I take a screenshot. And then I import the screenshot as one of the layers on top or whatever I want. Because like this, and then I turn off the visibility. Because there are two reasons why I'm doing this. The first one is because the Procreate app, it forgets, kind of like what you were using in this file. It just remembers the last brush you used, but not in this file, in Procreate in general. And the second reason, it's because Minted will not tell me the results until months from now. So when I go back here, I will probably not remember anything I used. And if I need to draw more of these illustrations for the rest of the stationery that they request, if this is a peak, then it's a mess for me to always remember, try and remember what was exactly that I used. So with this trick, I'm helping future Claudia. Okay. Oh, Vero, that's a great idea. I can't count the amount of times I forget what I used. Yes, so happy you found this useful. I know, it happened to me so many times that I ended up creating this habit for myself, and I'm so grateful I'm doing it now. Okay, so as I said, I'm gonna leave it here. My computer, it's running out of battery. If you are watching the replay, just comment if you have any questions or anything you want to share with me. I'll be very happy to see it. You can then use the comment section in YouTube, I think. And yeah, thanks everyone who came and watched the live. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I am gonna stop it now before my laptop dies, and I'll continue working on my Minted submissions for sure. I'll see you around. Bye everyone.